Wait, quali. Dun dun dun.
So I think we're live now.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the 10th round of 2SRL Season 6. Today, the drivers will be racing the British Grand Prix. And 69 years back,
Epic.
yeah, the, the first F1 driver championship was held at the exact same track. So this place really have a special place in all true gamers' hearts. And to be good at this track, you got to be the absolute best because it's a very technical track. You really need to know what you're doing. I'm trying to make it work. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Only the best drivers can nail this track, really.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get.
So basically not me.
Yeah. And so yeah, I think it's gonna be some tough competition on top as it's raining here in Quali. Very curious about if it's gonna rain in the race. And yeah,
Yes, be interesting to get some driver reports, if possible.
yeah,
So do let us know.
I forgot to introduce the one and only Mr. Dead Pixel here,
Yes.
who's got the honor once again to be commentating with K-Mac himself.
Oh, epic. Oh,
Oh,
Terror
Tara,
crashed.
no.
F1 2019 going to F1 2019.
Yep. And I was gonna mention Terra and Speedy, the two championship leaders. Speedy, who's in front with like 40 points. I can just pop the standings up on the screen so you can watch them if I can find them. Okay, let me check if the standings are up. Yep, they are. Here you see the standings. Speedy is leading by 48 points. And those two are the only drivers to have won races here in 2SL since Bahrain, where Silver won the first race of the season. So yeah, the two home drivers have a lot to live up to here.
Mm.
As I'm
Uh,
with Triton here on a lap, who's already going wide.
I just wanted to mention that last week was the first time out, or was it? No, never mind. I was gonna say it was the first time someone beat Speedy in a race that he entered in 2S this season. But that was France, wasn't it?
Oh no, last race was Austria, but I
Yeah.
wasn't there unfortunately. I was
Yeah.
at
So
Spa, yes.
yeah, Speedy has won all but one of the races he's entered in 2S this season.
Yep.
And I'm just watching Clara, and he's just destroyed his lap in third sector. This is
Oh,
not good.
Cloud here, let's see.
Yeah, he's destroyed his wing and everything.
Oh yeah, a little damage there.
Yeah. He was eager on the throttle to get the drive on the back straight, and he kind of lost it and spun around the wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Timo the first set of lap,
Oh man,
and
that's not good.
Icewind immediately destroys it.
Yep, Speedy had told me if I could put the light the lightning quality up, but unfortunately I have to leave and rejoin if that can be done
Mm.
because I didn't want to drive it with high lightning quality in OCR earlier.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
fortunately, it isn't on.
Speaking
Speed.
of Speedy, though, he's
Yeah.
first right now.
Silver is
Couple of
second.
tenths.
Look how close it is between Silver and Bands here.
Yeah. But not sure if Silver is running assists or not, so that might make the difference.
He might be actually. I don't
Yeah.
think he is that fast. Not to like blame him, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's still a great driver.
Oh yeah, he's a great driver, but the assists are definitely a bit of added help in these conditions. So
Yeah. Actually, I feel like driving with the racing line off in rain is actually better.
yeah.
I don't know if that's just me or something.
Well, to some degree, I imagine it helps in that you're more concentrating on what the car is doing than just following a line.
Yep,
So you're
exactly.
more kind of in tune to what's going on with the car, like oversteer, understeer.
Yep,
So
and
you're
the
just a bit more
yeah, and the
generally
racing
alert
line.
and aware.
Yeah, the racing line isn't the optimal line in the wet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have Terra here, who's about to end his lap through the last turn here. And across the line, it's second
Ooh,
fastest.
no. Uh, really small gap between him and Speedy as well.
Hmm,
Pretty nice.
pretty good.
And it's been that way the last few 2S races. Like we've had full grids and really competitive grids in qualifying, like top 10 within a second or so. And it's looking not too dissimilar to that right now, which is great.
Yep. Okay, who's on a lap? We have the generational talent.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, he was in mode 1 there. Hmm, not very epic. And sector 1 time doesn't get compared.
Just want to make a shout out to Chief. He's only a second off the pace, which is really good for Chief. He's stepped up his game in the last few rounds, which is definitely not something to do with the coaching he's been getting from Jensen at all, or the running racing line in time trial. Figure out the lines definitely has nothing to do with it at all whatsoever.
Wait, who are you talking about? Was it?
Chief,
Oh, Chief.
yeah, and I'm definitely not salty about his upturn in pace at all. Pretoria says in chat, track will dry according to my sources.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I can
uh,
see the Wimpy type that earlier, but yeah.
yeah, good to know. Thanks, lads.
Speedy sets a new fastest lap by almost over a
Oh,
second.
that yes.
I think
Um,
is this maybe the track drying up a little?
I think the
Looks like
track
it
is
stopped.
drying up a bit
Yeah, it
because
stopped raining.
yeah, it was raining, so it's obviously drying up a bit. So
Yeah.
will we get to dries before the end of the session? Because there's another 9.5 minutes left.
Hmm. So we have Terra here now on a new lap. Let's see what he can do in the first sector. He's
Bit of a
up on his
train
time.
behind him.
Yep. Speedy though not on a lap. Looking clean here. That's Nick who goes third fastest. Yeah, look how close it is, really.
Um, there are some people choosing soft tires.
Oh,
Terror
Terra
loses
lost
it.
it.
Oh,
Oh, that's only wing damage, luckily.
yeah.
Didn't
And
retire.
it doesn't look like it'll cost him too much because there are some people getting the dry tires ready. So this is obviously not going to be the fastest point in the session anyway. So it won't
Yep,
cost him too much. Bit of pride.
yep. But if he had DNF'd from that, I think he might start really far back if it's gonna dry up. Then everyone
Yeah.
could be able to beat his time.
But thankfully he didn't do that. So
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah. I think he would have been very disappointed himself
Yeah.
if he did it. So no one is out on track with a dry tire.
Keyboard Magnussen is on an outlap on the soft.
Oh, very
So
epic. Yeah.
the epic keyboard legend himself.
Yep.
So he's a bit of a Chad, to be honest, being able to drive as well as he can on a keyboard.
Yeah.
I can't drive that well on a wheel, SMH. Fake tear is real pain, if I'm honest.
Mm. And yeah, he is driving without is traction control, at least without ABS.
He drives with traction control on medium,
Oh, okay.
just really hard otherwise, but he doesn't use ABS as far as I'm aware. He just kind of taps it to like a rhythm, so kind of like cadence. So is kind of pressing it more than holding it to kind of create its own ABS,
Yep.
and it does actually work really well for him.
Indeed.
And then obviously he kind of taps the steering as well.
Yeah. But yeah, he's about to start a lap. Looks like he's struggling a little.
Yeah.
Is that just the
Uh,
keyboard, maybe?
well, partially it's going to be that in reduced grip conditions, but I think it's partly just the track isn't fully there yet, although it's getting there.
Mm.
And yeah,
Oh,
he
he
goes
lost.
around, and there's someone ahead gone round as well.
Is that no wait? Oh, who was that
I
gonna
think that is effective who went round.
effective?
Yeah,
It was, yes.
yeah.
Stinger now on outlap currently. Also on the soft tire.
Hmm. He's another one of the homeboys for this race.
Oh yes.
Uh, as is Mr. Bugos, although he's actually Japanese. So it's not really his home race.
But yeah, I think it's might be too early to go out on the soft.
Yeah,
I guess it's better to wait to the end where the track will be
yeah. You want to
almost
be
up
out
to.
as late as possible.
Yep.
You want to cross the line with second left if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was riding on board with some of the lads on the intermediates, and they're all like 2 and 3 seconds down. So it's reaching the crossover point now.
Let's see if Stinger might be able to get the fastest lap for little time. Let's keep up Magnussen pits.
No,
Oh, Stinger pits
he
as well.
obviously thinks it's too early right now.
So no tire is the fastest right now. Everyone on Inters are too slow, and soft is not the best.
uh, Predoria is saying it might just be a Monza Q3 again. I hope not. I sincerely hope not. Because on the one hand, that was hilarious, and on the other, it was pure dirt.
There we have
Um,
Ocean and Nick who are going out on the Inters.
I think that's a bad call, to
Yep.
be honest. Because the track for Inters appears to be slower, if I'm correct, and it's drying out, so it's going to get faster for the dries and slower for the Inters, so they're just kind of screwing themselves timeline.
Now Triton is going out of the pits.
Yeah. DRS is enabled now, so like they definitely want to think about softs now.
Let's see if Nick is gonna pit now. Or else I don't think he's gonna be able to make a lap on the soft. I hope he is gonna pit. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's pitting out, so he's probably just feeling out the track a bit. I would
Yep.
guess. And you can clearly tell right now it is dry enough for dry tires.
And it's gonna be Clara who's the first who will be doing a lap on the soft tire.
Yeah.
They're still in the middle of their outlap. Everyone's still in the pits. Oh, we have a yellow flag. That might be Triton. He's just going slow. Effective now,
Yeah.
going out of the pits.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a Monza Q3 cosplay.
Indeed.
Which would be hilarious, but at the same time, please don't.
Thimo saying, wait for it. Yeah, a few people starting to
Yeah.
go out now, so that they don't come out at the same tire. But then I think the last to come out might have the biggest advantage. So now Clara will be starting his lap.
So it's kind of interesting. I think Clara might struggle here because
Turn
he's
1
well ahead
is
of the
not flat.
pack, but at the same time, the track is going to dry
Yep,
a lot more. So it might just be a little bit too soon.
yep. Turn 1 was far from flat still.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people going out now.
Yeah.
Speedy now. Oh my god. Also, Triton, who he will be doing his lap, having to overtake a lot of cars just going out.
Yeah.
Let's see what Triton can do. One of the
Actually looked alright
yeah,
from Clara through cops there. Well, looked good.
okay. Through maggots and beggars here.
A
I
bit
think
too tight
Clara's.
in Chapel there, I think.
Yep.
Took a bit too much curb and kind of unsettled himself.
Yellow flag. People are going very slow, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
See here. Corpse still far from flat. A lot of people starting their laps now. Oh, I think that might have been an evaluation.
Yeah, Clara 132.6, so the track is definitely soft.
Oh, effective is gone. He will not make a lap. We have Mr.
Effective has
Belush
crabbed. Yeah, he definitely does not have time to make it.
watching if people are very close right now. Looks like everyone have time. Triton pits. Not very epic. Triton now. No, not Triton. Terra and Speedy starting their laps. Who should I go
Yeah,
on board with?
timing it more or less perfectly.
Tipsy here. 6 seconds up on his previous time. 6.3 seconds. Looks like he's gonna be very close to Clara. And it is P1. 1.4 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh,
at
they're
least for now, but the
very
track
close
is
there.
evolving a lot at this point, so he probably won't hold it for too long. Yeah, Magnussen goes another half-second faster.
Look at
It's
that.
just gonna get quicker and quicker.
Ice win fastest now. But yeah, look at that slash LP on an outlap. Wait. Don't hope he's going for it. Yeah. Hugos might pick up the slipstream from his teammate. And it's currently Icewind who's got the fastest time. Oh no! Hugos lost it. He's gone.
Oh no.
Revo. Oh,
At least
what
for that
is
free
Revo
tire
doing?
choice. I think Speedy messed up his lap as
Bans
well
goes
with that tire
fastest.
through. Matthias then paves in into the
Speedy messed up.
128, so and
Matthias
Silver
and
second.
Silver 1-2.
Yeah,
Let's
four
see what
thousandths
Speedy
of a
can do.
second between them,
Speedy
and then
takes the
Terror
pole. I think it's, yeah,
didn't.
Speedy is on pole.
Right, well, my game is bugged then.
Look how close it is between the two brothers, Matthias and Silver.
Yeah,
Quite
it's
impressive.
ridiculously close.
So yeah, good job from him. And Speedy only 12 fastest, messing up his lap.
Yeah,
This is gonna mean a lot to Terra and his championship.
yeah. on pull at home, and Speedy will have to do a lot of work, so he'll be kicking himself for having missed that lap, which is really unfortunate. But he has a pace, so maybe he can make some moves. So he also has free tire strategy because he qualified outside the top 10.
Oh yeah.
That might play into it.
Slash, he did it on the medium.
Hmm,
Thingies.
strategy. And a really solid lap from him considering it's on medium as well. 6 tenths down, so.
OceanChief unfortunately did not make a lap on the soft, so he did a
Oh,
fine time considering it was on the Inters at that point, and yeah. But yeah, Terra on
yeah, he
pole.
did a reasonable time.
Um, Belgian 2 and 3. Bands P4. So yeah, it's gonna be a very exciting race. Also to see if Speedy is gonna make up positions. I know he's got some pace around here. He showed that in SLR Tier 1 yesterday.
Yeah, he's
Fortunately, his
quite
game
fast.
crashed. Is that a dog?
Yeah, that's my dog saying hi. Stream.
Very epic.
So epic. He's a 4.5-year-old husky for anyone who's wondering.
Oh, I almost dropped my phone there.
Epic.
Not very epic, man. Looks like people not loading in.
Yeah, looks like that.
Oh my
So
god.
is F1 game F1 gaming again?
Guess they are, man.
I am keeping an eye on the Discord just in case there's a restart.
Yeah, I think they are loading in. No, Silver and Icewind not loading in yet. Come on, boys. Yes. Come on, boys. Come on. Yep. Taking all the day, man. Icewind leaving the session. Silver might have to leave as well, unfortunately.
And possibly, yeah.
Ocean
They'll
Chiefs
be able
leave.
to. Oh, okay.
Oh man. Silver
Silver is still in the session though.
Silver left, now it worked.
Yeah. So now we
Um
have. Uh,
he might be
hmm.
able to join again since he's ghosting, I think. Is he? No, yeah, he's joining
Yeah, he's
again.
joined again, so he should be able to retake control of his car after the formation lap, so after the start.
Wait, why is it saying 20 drivers? 1, 2. Okay, so Terra P1, Matthias P2, Bans P4 with no one in between? Huh?
Yeah,
Not
so that
very
was
epic.
Silver who left. So
Yeah,
Silver won't be able to take control of his car for now, which is why it won't appear.
yeah, and
Because he
Ocean
left the
also
session.
left even though he didn't have problems.
Yeah.
Icewind, who was
Maybe his game
P8.
crashed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Icewind was. Yeah.
Yeah, Icewind, he didn't load in. But Ocean, he did load in, but come on. Please let me know, guys, if you're able to take control on the stream.
If any of you boys need invites, hit us up.
I think they did rejoin, but are they able to take control? Very unfortunate
I
for
didn't
them.
see Icewind rejoin. I saw the other two.
Icewind
Icewind
leave.
has left the session.
I don't think they are able to take control again.
Yeah, no, they you have to wait until after the race start to take control of the car. It doesn't work on the formation lap. So you just have to wait and be patient.
Come on.
So I think the grid has now formed up fully.
It looks like they are on there. Oh.
Keep an eye on the mid-pack for the start. Revo jumped the start, apparently.
Oh, Nick and Cursed jump.
Yeah,
But yeah,
there
lights
seems
out.
to
There's
be
already
all
damage
sorts
and a
of
big crash.
nonsense going on in the
Oh my
background.
god. Big
Oh
crash off the
my
line.
god.
Hugo's. Speedy.
Nick, Speedy,
Speedy is gone. And that's
Timo's gone.
Thimo's gone. Oh my god.
Sarah's gone.
Oh my god. No, Terra. Terra's retired.
Yeah. Everyone's leaving the session. Given this
Oh.
has all happened so quick, are we going to go for a restart?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we have the grid.
everyone's trying to commit the unalive right now, so I
Yeah.
think we'll go for a restart.
Uh, Mr.
Carnage
Bilish
off the
got
start.
the epic starts. Not anyway. Tipsy leading the race.
Yeah, these
Jesus.
Tipsy's probably not in voice chat, so he probably doesn't realize that new lobby. I will send Tipsy a message now.
Tipsy effective. Tipsy and effective are still the ones racing. Even though Tipsy just crashed and gets overtaken by AI.
Yeah, he's now retired from the session, so he got the message.
I actually had a race. I had a race where everyone lost connection to Steam, and I didn't know, and I was just racing in my own field. Like,
no.
and like the others had been disconnected for like 5 minutes until I saw that some of them were AI. I was like, what?
Yeah. Effective seems to be completely unaware that
So now
we're
effective
restarting,
is
despite the
probably gonna
fact
win
that
it.
see anyone else on track. So clearly not the best intuition there. Okay.
Someone let him know, man. But now, luckily, Silver and who is it? Icewind and Ocean will be able to join again. I hope.
Here's hoping.
Did people crash out on purpose because of connection and stuff?
I think so. Yeah. Effective. Stop driving, man. Get with the program. I don't have him on Steam, unfortunately, so someone else is going to have to break the news to him.
Meanwhile, Effective still racing around. They are making a new lobby. So are you in, Pixel?
I shall join now.
Okay.
Hang on.
Someone tell effective man.
Yeah, someone needs to invite him. I'm pretty sure DMR Thomas is not part of 2S. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, he's gone.
I think someone yeeted him away.
Yeah.
Mr. River
Well,
will still go.
Milos called him a not very nice word and told him to get off.
Oh, what?
So that appears to have sorted issues. So Revel is the whole. Oh, interesting.
Where did he call him? Not a very nice word.
In the in-game lobby, the voice
Ah,
chat.
oh, very good that I muted it.
Yeah, but probably was because yeah, it wasn't a very nice word. It's not family friendly, you could say. Uh, so we're probably going to have to do custom grid. Yeah. So it'll take them a minute to sort out the grid, but then we'll get going.
Ugh. Yes. Kitsune, you are very right. Quiet. Just waiting to start now.
So we're loading into the lobby now. Get Doggo on. Lol. Unfortunately not. So, second time lucky. Oh,
Okay, yeah, we will be starting very soon now.
hello there, Pretorius,
Hello there.
General Kenobi. We are men of culture here in the 2S rap.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, when I joined 2SL, I was like, is this a meme Discord or is it a racing Discord?
It's a bit of both, quite honestly. In a good way, I will say that much.
So yeah, I think we will be starting the formation lab.
Yes.
Is this formation? Yeah, it's formation lab, not restart. Okay, good, very good. Will be Terra who's leading the pack, and let's hope that the drivers don't crash again.
Yeah, that would be nice
Let's see if the
in
grid
an
is right.
ideal world.
Looks right from what I remember for it.
Yeah, so far as I can tell, that's
Mm.
correct.
It's Thimo P7. Oh wait, Jesse is P6. Jesus. Oh.
Oh, Jesse doing not bad. Well done to him.
Yeah, and you got P9
He's
in
not had a good.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got P9 in OCR, so
Yeah, prior to this, he's not had a great time. on the F1 game. So maybe a change in fortunes, Jesse, which would be pretty epic. He seems like a nice guy and all, but just hasn't had the fortune or gotten it done until now. So fingers crossed he has a good race.
Yeah, I think it might have been because of the qualifying. It became dry, and he just nailed his lap when he had to. Came out right
Yeah,
at the end. Yeah.
good timing. But not taking that from him. Still a great performance. It's well done too. So cars coming around to the grid now. So we're almost ready to start, and hopefully we'll start properly this time. Yeah, we're just waiting for the last few cars to form up. We should be away any minute now. Popo, are you speaking? 'Cause I cannot hear you.
Oh, I muted it. Sorry. Ah.
Oh, bruh.
Oh no.
There's a Ferrari around in the background. I think that's Triton. He's down to last now. Not the start he wanted. Does he have damage?
I don't think he has, but I'm just gonna follow the front here as Bant side by side with Silva, and he gets the move down for P3. As Matthias goes off,
Oh,
Bant's
it's 3 wide. Oh, Tipsy's around. He got
no
tapped
tipsy.
by
Oh,
Speedy, I think it
Bant's
was.
on the grass. He had contact with Silva,
Yeah,
and
there are 3 wide in Brooklyn's, which is pretty incredible.
amazing start from Keyboard Magnussen, who's up to P4 from P9. Silva and
Yeah,
Matthias driving side by side, and Maggots. Silva gets the move done on his
yeah.
brother.
But Terra's not waiting around to get caught up in the shenaniganry. He's already 1.9 seconds
But now
clear.
Keyboard Magnussen is all over the
Oh,
tail.
Jesse's binned it. He's around. He lost
No.
it
But
coming onto the back straight.
just gonna watch here. Keyboard Magnussen goes down the inside of Matthias. He's up to P3 from P9. Amazing start.
Oh,
Start from
there's a
him.
Ferrari off in the background.
That must be Nick, I
Nick
guess.
spinning. There's just all sorts of carnage going on right
Very
now.
unfortunately for yeah, for Jesse, who you mentioned had a very good performance in quali. We have this
Yeah,
big train of drivers here.
some crazy driving going on right now. Oh, a lot
Really,
of
yeah.
carnage. Yeah.
And the cursed already up to 7 positions. Sorry.
Yeah, profiting from basically half the field spinning or crashing. So that's pretty nice.
Yep, I would say. But yeah, Silver pulling away from Keyboard Magnussen. Looks like Silver's closed on Terra. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
Matthias,
about half a tenth or so.
yeah. And it is, yeah, look at this train Keyboard Magnussen is holding behind him. But a slash goes wide. Looks like
Yeah.
Icewind is very close to get that position from him. Look at how close it is. Bans is still in the fight. Bans is still there, and he doesn't have damage. He just needs to show his overtaking skills now. Looks like Slash is gonna go down the
Slash is going for
inside
the move,
of
yeah.
Matthias. Slash is on the medium tire.
Yeah, Matthias holds it around the outside, and now Iceland maybe having a look on Slash. Thinks better of it.
Oh,
But
Thimo there, very close.
Timo's in there as well. It's really close between all these boys.
Silver
Silver
gets
sets the
fastest lap.
fastest lap. Yeah.
Yep.
jinx. So now it's going to be a massive DRS train. And there is going to be what? Uh 10 cars? It's from P3 back to P4 down to P17 will be one big long DRS train.
Yeah. Speedy all over the tail of bands. Revo gets the move done. And Clara, Revo still on the outside. Clara
Yeah,
fighting
Clara
back
has a
here.
lot of wing damage though, and
Oh yeah.
on softer tires. So I think that's more or less foregone conclusion that Revo should get past. But Clara fighting the fight.
Yep. And this track is all about being patient. You gotta wait for the right moment to make your move. Looks like looks like Bands got the
Yeah.
run on Thimo here. Down the inside.
Ooh, Thimo braking really early, and they almost
Yeah.
touch. I think they did actually.
Yeah, Bands trying to force him off.
Rubbing his racing yellow flag somewhere. Clara has
Wait.
lost a couple of positions there.
Oh. Clara. Yeah, in the fight with Revo, maybe.
Yeah, he's lost out to
Oh,
Revo,
wait.
Hugo,
Wait,
Kirst, and OceanChief.
that's Terra. No, Terra.
Oh, Terror?
Yeah, he's down to
Terror's
P6. I
done
think it was him.
7th.
7, now he's coming back at Bands here.
He must
Stuff
have had
made
it
a
spin
mistake.
somewhere. He doesn't have damage. So he's obviously lost it somewhere.
Yes, Danny, what is it? Why is Danny? Oh, show tires. Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, there you go. There you go, Danny. Chill out, man. I'm sorry. I was like, tires? What? Okay, Speedy here
Yellow
looking
flag
to the
sector 2. I think
outside of...
OceanChief has gone off.
Yeah, Speedy gets a move, almost gets a move done on the outside of Corps on Bands. He's still trying through maggots. Yeah, sorry, I didn't look at the chat there at the start. It was some very exciting moments. I just had to get... Icewind is up to P4.
Oh, hello, Icewind.
And Matthias
waiting
looking
around.
to the outside of Keyboard Magnussen, but can still not get the move done. And Silva is now leading by 3.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Cloud losing more positions. He's pitting, and 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. That's not what you
Yeah.
need.
I think Clara's race is over almost as
Oh, and
soon
there's
as it
big
began.
contact. Icewind spins around.
Oh no, Icewind pinning it again.
Yep. He went for a dive on Terra and hit him, and then he spun around.
Unfortunate. He obviously lost time at some point to have been behind Terror because he was ahead.
Yeah, I think they were fighting. It was a... Yeah.
Yeah, but he was the far end of slash LP, so he obviously made a mistake somewhere prior to that.
Yep. Let's see what's going on here. Many people within the second of each other.
Yeah, Terror is going for it on slash LP right now.
Yep.
He has DRS slash doesn't. The slide down to Stowe. I think he'll have this move done on
Looks
softer
like,
tires.
Yep. I believe Terra has the pace to come back.
Yeah.
Massier is only using mode 2, probably saving ERS. He's got a lot of it. Meanwhile, Keyboard Magnussen is almost out.
Slash is doing a really good job though to be up this far on the alternate tire strategy. Yep. So good job to him.
Good job, yes. Yeah, so yeah, he will be on soft at the end as Icewind is pitting.
Yeah. Speedy on much the same strategy as Slash, so good to see that. Both those boys in contention, I would say.
Looks like here Matthias
Speedy's going on Vance.
was looking to the outside for a moment there. Keyboard Magnussen. Looks like Speedy is gonna get bans here.
Yeah.
Bans not taking that fight.
No, he wasn't even going to do what he did in the EGL with Danny and get spun. No need to fight so hard this early in the race.
Look at this now. Terror here behind the train of Keyboard Magnussen.
Yeah. So
Oh my
Terra
god,
definitely.
they're gonna go 3 wide. Come on, give me a good angle. Damn
Yeah,
it.
Terra had to back out of that. He was boxed in with Keyboard Magnussen. Wasn't going to attempt fate with that one. So he definitely has pace, but Silver's kind of bolting away at the front. So has that mistake cost him in terms of the final result?
Hmm.
Could well do.
Yeah, it might have us. I think it's Triton. Yeah, Triton is around.
Yeah, and has swing damage. It's not been the race Triton would have wanted.
Looks like Matthias now is gonna get his chance here. Keyboard Magnussen going around the outside of him. Nice move there.
Ooh, that's a nice move. It's not over yet though. Magnussen trying to do the wall of death, can't quite pull it off.
That was a very nice move. Nice battling there. I think Keyboard Magnussen is gonna come back into Corps. Nope.
No, not a wise move unless you're well alongside on the inside of the corner.
Now it's Terra's turn to get past Keyboard Magnussen.
Yeah, the problem Terra has here is he can't pass the train because he doesn't have enough to pass both of them, and
Oi, looks
both of
like
them will
Keyboard
be
Magnussen
fighting.
passed
So,
Matthias again. Sorry.
oh, and Terra takes the invitation. Can he hold it? The answer, yes.
Indeed. Keyboard
So
Magnussen
now he'll want.
holding his P2 here. Great job from him, really. Great
Yeah,
job.
but for how long? His Terra is going to want to take that swiftly.
Oh, now Speedy there. Made a bit
Yeah,
of
Speedy's come into
contact
this
with
fight really nicely.
Matthias, not letting him through there. Looks like Speedy is gonna get him now. For P4 here, battle for P4 as Terra was on the outside of Keyboard Magnussen. Keyboard Magnussen is still there, hanging on to the outside.
So I think Speedy and Slash might have the perfect strategy here because there's a lot of battling going on throughout the pack and everyone's DRSing each other and losing time fighting each other. So a lot of people are going to pit and they're going to stay out longer because they're on the medium tires. In the fresh air, they won't be battling each other, so they might gain a couple of positions with the overcut.
Yep. But now
And then they'll be
Speedy.
on the faster tire as well.
Yeah. And now Speedy here. Next to pass. Keyboard Magnussen. Keyboard Magnussen fights
Oh,
back again. What a game. That is some great driving from him. But Terra hangs on
but
to the
Tara's on the inside.
outside. Keyboard
Oh,
Magnussen gets
Magnussen,
forced off.
no
But
room at the end.
Speedy cheats both of them and gets them both.
He seizes the opportunity. That was some heads up driving there.
Oh,
Saw the
Bans
gap,
there down
went
the
for it.
inside of Matthias. Now Bans here is also. He's on the outside here of Keyboard Magnussen. No, but Keyboard Magnussen is holding him back for now. Looks like Bans is gonna get the move done. He and Matthias still struggling to get past him. Oh, Keyboard Magnussen comes back at Bans. What a fighter, man. So great to see him not giving up.
Vance just about has that.
Yep, and he does.
All the time this is going on, Silver is growing his gap. It's now 5.1 seconds.
Thimo overtook Slash there, who I think went off.
Yeah. Oh, Matthias has had a bad run through there. This is out to Revo and Thimo.
Trying to fight back at Thimo. Oh,
Yeah,
he's pitting.
Matthias
Yeah,
is in the
he's
pit.
pitting.
Yeah,
Trying to do the undercut now.
as is Magnussen.
Keyboard Magnussen, yep. Tire wear can be
Yeah.
very tough on them, yeah, when you use the keyboard.
Yeah, and I think this might be partly the undercut. Get a lap of clean air without the fighting and just nail it. Try and make up a couple of positions. That way, it's worth trying with the amount of battling that's going on here right now.
I think Terra here is gonna maybe try to make a move on Speedy. No, he's going mode 0. Yaris, but yeah, Bant is also still in this fight.
Yeah, bounces there or thereabouts, and they are closing up Silver.
So we have a yellow flag somewhere. Not sure who that was.
Not sure. It's a passing thing, so obviously not being serious.
So, oh, what battles do we currently have? We have the two Red Bulls teammates here. Looks like Hugos is gonna get the move done on Slash LP.
Yeah, I don't
Does
think
he's gonna
Slash is
make?
going to fight that. He's on the. No,
Oh,
they're actually on the same strategy as it
Silver
turns out.
gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane.
Yeah,
Timo's
so that's
pitting as well.
basically nullified his lead. So that's a huge mistake from Silver.
Yep. It's the last thing he needed to do
Yeah.
to get that penalty. And I believe Teres might gonna pit this lap. And of course he will do the massive undercut on Speedy, who is now the leader from P12. Of course now on Slash LP is struggling a bit to keep up with the boys.
Yeah, so Shim Curse couldn't do.
Asugos is an alien now. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, he's lost a lot of time to Slash, but I was going to say it's a shame Curse couldn't do a proper lap in qualifying because he obviously has pace. He started from lap, is now up to.
Yep.
Let me change with top.
Nick and Tipsy fighting. Here is Hugos lost 2 positions there. I think he's lagging. Yeah. Oh, he's lagging around.
Yeah. He's still
Um,
ahead of Slash and Curse. So he's in
but yeah,
P5
2
at the
seconds
moment.
ago he just lagged down like a second behind them. That was very weird. It's Terra and Bans and Revo pitting. Maybe Tipsy. Tipsy's not pitting. Stinger is probably gonna pit.
Same time, Speedy is making hay. Silver's left the session. He must have crashed.
Oh. Yep, he's ghosting around now. Silver. He will still be able to rejoin, and he's definitely still in the fight for some good points there.
Yep. So
Oh,
Curse has
Slash
got
lost.
past Slash, and
Slash
Slash
lost
obviously
control.
made a mistake there.
Yep, he lost control.
Yeah.
The exit to the straight. I think there might have been some contact with Cursed. I don't know. But yeah, lap 12 and Tipsy is still out on the soft tire. But Matthias is on the hard tire. He pitted lap 9.
That's a peculiar strategy.
I don't think that's the optimal, to be honest, as he
Yeah.
trying to do a move on Thimo. Doesn't succeed. Mr. Bilosh get the penalty. Generational talent from last to P3.
Yeah. Taking that penalty just to give the others a chance.
Yeah, that's it.
Just a good Samaritan move, really.
Looks like Hugo's lost connection. I think it's...
Vance and Keyboard Magnuson are fighting really hard here through Maggots and Beckett's. This is pretty epic.
Yes, they're about to overtake Silver, whose game crashed. I think. Spence is going to the outside. Keyboard Magnuson, he gets the move done. F missed Ocean up to P6 now as Tipsy is pitting.
So I'm just looking at the gaps here. So Speedy has the effective lead, given the gap to Terra.
Oh, yeah, Hugo's
Hugo,
just... Yeah, Hugo's is an alien for me. Right now
yeah,
it's not going very good.
yeah, but Hugo is actually effective P2, I think.
Yep, it's teleporting a
Milos
lot.
should be there or thereabout, potentially in with a shout for podium, dare I say. Which would be a pretty amazing result from the back of the grid.
Yep. Triton gets a penalty. Where's
Yeah,
Triton?
it's not been his
He's
race,
far
has it?
back. No. Bans is overtaking Keyboard Magnuson.
Yeah. Sort.
Yeah, of course, Keyboard Magnuson still in the
So
fight for a podium.
it's about 19 and a half seconds between Kurst and Terror, who is the leading car to have made a pit stop. So Kurst might keep third. Might.
Hmm.
I don't want to hype up chat, but the generational Touts could be on for a podium.
Oh, very epic.
Spicy.
Terra puts the fastest lap. 30.7. Nick and Slash. Nick goes down the inside of Slash here for P4.
Smooth.
But now, what else? We have Keyboard Magnuson who's doing a very good job to keep up with bands. Yeah, he's got Revo right behind him. Looking to make a move very soon. Those two got a very good pass together. I think you know what I mean. Slash still keeping up with Nick currently. We're just waiting for the medium guys here. Speedy, Hugo's, the generational talent, Nick, Slash, and Ocean to pit.
So the pit window is probably going to open up for
Yep.
the guys started on the mediums.
They could be able to make it. Yeah, they can make it on soft from if they pit now this
Yeah.
lap. But, so I'm gonna keep an eye on Speedy here.
Yeah, I expect it realistically to be 2 or 3 more laps before they pit. But they might try and pit early one or other of them just to neutralize time loss to Terror, Incognito, and Co. at this point in the race.
And it's also like about getting out in the right gap, like
Yeah,
finding
yeah.
a gap between drivers. Like for example between Bans and Terra, that would be a sweet
Yeah,
gap
there's a
to get
nice
out.
pocket there.
Yep.
And that's potentially where Milos might find a home when he pits eventually.
Yeah, I think Hugo's is actually catching Speedy, I think.
Maybe, yeah. I think the gap's come down a little bit.
Yeah, I think it has been like 7 seconds at some point.
Oh, Effective has gone around, so he's now last. So Nick pits. and Slash does as well. So this will be a good litmus test as to where Kirsten and Hugos were going to come out.
Nick Slash getting held in the pits, not very good. So wait, Mr. Beelish was ahead of Nick. Yes, I think.
Yeah.
But how much do you remember? Like 4 seconds maybe?
So the gap between Nick and Milos was about 3 or so seconds, and then 3 more Hugo.
Okay.
So, I think my calculations might have been slightly off. I underestimated the pit lane.
Oh.
So, apologies if I fall the potential cursed podium.
Oh yeah, you never know. He's probably gonna have some
Speedy
pace anyway. Speedy is spinning. Let's see where he's gonna come out. Actually, I don't want to go on, but with him the whole pit lane. Hugo's gonna have a 5-second penalty for speeding. That might have
Oh
cursed
no.
though.
Yeah.
Slash get a 3-second penalty. So Matthias still cannot get past Thimo. He's really struggling doing the overtakes. But now I think he's gonna get it done. Is Chief also pitting? Speedy gonna come out very soon. It's actually gonna be pretty damn close. Wait.
So
Oh,
now
never mind.
Terror is in the lead, but Speedy's on the softer tires and just a second behind.
Yep.
So Hugo comes out in 5th, and Kirsten 9th, but these boys are going to be fast on their fresh soft tires.
Indeed. What battles should we be following? But yeah, Nick almost did the undercut on the generational talent.
Well, Speedy's already taken a half second out of Terror since he came out of the pit, so I suspect Terror's lead won't last long.
I agree on that. Oh.
Milos gets another penalty. I think Matthias has gone around, yeah. Matthias has run. He's
Matthias,
spun at top.
2 seconds. I'm just trying to do something. Okay. Mr. Matthias, you say? Hugo's
Yeah,
overtakes keyboard
down to
Magnus.
13th.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, he's having a good race.
As the generational talents almost gets the move done on Timo. Of course, giving him a chance. Giving the position back to Timo, of course. Nick
Nick
sets the
sets the
fastest.
fastest lap. That's his first flying lap on those soft tires, so you would expect that he'd set the fastest lap. So I expect
But now, Speedy here.
Speedy.
Mode 0 era, so he's not gonna get the move done now. Let's look here at Mr. Belosh if he's gonna overtake Timo. It looks like mode 4 overtake. Gets the move down the inside.
Yeah.
Not much Timo can do there.
Yeah, it's like a better weekend this weekend for Racing Point than the last time out.
What happened to them?
Um, just carnage and death, really.
Was it in Austria?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Revel lost it in a weird way on the first lap and killed his race, and then Milos just apparently forgot how to drive in the middle sector and killed his race.
As Speedy gets the move done, just driving right past Terra. No chance.
And immediately starting to gap him as well. That's the fastest lap.
But yeah, Mr. Bilos is definitely in for a podium still.
Yeah. So Bilosh is almost in the RS of Revel.
What battles do we have? Ocean P14. Um, why does it keep showing such bad angle? There you go. Wait, Nick is very close. Not close enough. But now Mr. Bilos is gonna have the DRS on his teammate. Speedy already pulling away from Terra.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Ooh, Nick going for the move on Milos. Not quite
Oh,
able
yeah.
to do it. And Speedy sets a 129.
Keyword Magnussen, 3-second time penalty. I think was it Hugos who got 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane? I think it was.
Yeah, Clara got one earlier as well. So
Oh,
both of them 5-second penalties.
looks like no team orders here for the Racing Point team.
Yeah, it looks like open season, but Curse will have DRS.
Oh
The
wait,
gap's a little
now
too big,
Nick
and
is
Nick with
overtaking
the
him.
straight line speed.
Not very good teamwork there from those two.
Not really, no.
Well, this is just the generational challenge. Generational talent who's giving them a chance. As Popo cannot speak anymore.
Yeah, we'll find some sector 3
That's Jesse
somewhere.
and Gravel.
Yeah. I've never seen someone go that far off there.
I
So,
think he just lost.
well done, I guess.
Hugos, the outside of bands for B3. Hugos is ghosting.
And yeah,
It gets moved
for
on
those of you who don't know, Hugo's internet is
a big wow.
very epic.
Very epic, yes. Can confirm.
So Nick is ahead of Revo and is already catching up to Keyboard Magnus.
Yep. By the way, do you know what happened to Bilosh in quali? He didn't put a lap.
He just didn't get a lap in, so he must have invalidated.
It's weird.
Started 20th.
Looks like he's gonna try to make
Nick going around the outside of Keyboard Magnus and
Oh,
gets
yep.
the move done. That was pretty hasty.
Slash gets another penalty. He was keeping up with bands here.
Oh, Keyboard Magnuson went for the move in cops.
Oh, very
That
epic.
is epic.
Yep.
What a Chad.
What a gamer. As Hugos gets moved on bands. Hope that Bands knows that he has a penalty as Nick goes down the inside of Keyboard Magnussen. What?
Pretoria said in chat that effective is not very effective at the moment.
No, to be
And
honest.
that would be my favorite comment so far.
Oh, as both Racing Points gets a penalty at the same time.
That's team coordination right there.
Very epic.
They should look at synchronized swimming. because they clearly have the synchronized time penalties. So.
Revo now. Icewind overtakes
Uh,
Thimo. Timo's still there. He's going for
so
the
Revo's
inside.
pace, I just want to point out, is quite impressive. Speedy actually down. Revo's pace on these mediums
But wait, Timo and Icewind
is
are gonna go
quite
side by side into Corps. Timo gets the move done. Very epic.
great. Icewind is coming back on him slightly though. Backs out.
Yep.
How's damaging actually?
Oh wait, who got damage?
Ice,
Oh,
and he's running the hard tires, so it's ideal for him.
I think that was effective who went off. So, yep, currently Keyboard Magnussen is keeping up with Revo. And just take a look at the penalties. Speedy got one penalty. Terrace doesn't. Hugo's 5 seconds. Banst does not have a penalty. Nick does not have a penalty.
So essentially, in the podium will probably be Speedy, Terror, and Band. As it stands.
The generational talent running with 3 penalties. Not very
No, he's just giving everyone else a chance. Really, he's sandbagging like he did prior to entering Tier 4 of the Polish league with pre-patch TT.
Oh, that's effective getting lapped there. Went almost fine. I think it did.
I mean, fair play to Effective for driving around because he's clearly not in the race. But A for effort.
Yeah, no one have retired yet.
Which is astonishing given all the shenanigans we saw.
It's yellow flag again, that might be effective. I think it was.
So Karst is right behind Keyboard Magnus now.
See, he's gonna go in mode 5, he's got the DRS.
But Magnussen has DRS too, so can't
Yep.
gain enough.
So yeah, it's currently this battle we're following. For P6, as here we have a yellow flag again. Not effective. It's Jesse.
Yeah,
And
it's
off
Jesse.
and off in a bit weird way again.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jesse has taken his really quite decent qualifying and said no thanks.
Oh no! Oh my god. Cursed hit Keyword Magnussen in turn 1 as
Oh
Clara
dear.
retires. Oh my god. Keyword
Yeah,
Magnussen
he
went
has
completely
wing damage.
sideways. Keyword Magnussen went sideways, but they both managed to save their car.
Yeah.
But now Slash
So,
is right behind them.
yeah, and Milos has wing damage, so could play a role.
Yep, it can.
At this point, with the gaps as they stand and the penalties as they are, I think Milos may not score a point. So I
Yellow
think that
flag.
yellow flag is just for just going slowly, letting people by.
Hmm. Okay, but Magnussen, oh, I could have gone for the move, but
Got
didn't.
right up on his gearbox there, didn't he? And Curse is really wide there.
Yeah, Hugo's caught up to Terra, but Hugo's got the 5-second penalty.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be P4 for Hugo's unless Bant has a penalty. So I'll check the penalty situation in a minute.
I don't think Bance. I don't think Bance has got a penalty. Not when I looked last time.
Yeah, I'm just checking
Oh yeah,
now.
we're on the last lap, of course.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna be
Bant
very
says
close.
3 warnings, no penalties. So obviously one of those warnings was crossing the white line or contact. So it looks like Bance will take the podium spot from Hugo.
Yeah,
Speedy's coming around the final corner now.
about to cross the line. Great drive indeed from him.
Yeah. Um. So
Terra.
great drive, great recovery,
Yep. Yeah, great also recovery from Terra who had a spin or
and
something. Slash
Hugo
and
as well.
Hugo's here. Oh no, Slash broke. I think he's trying to. Yeah, he's giving the position back to Cursed.
That's gentlemanly of
Look at
Slash.
that. Ban's getting the podium by 3/10 of a second.
Yep. So in the end, curse penalties put him outside the points. Um. Uh, Now that the race has concluded, we have to decide who our driver of the day is.
Very hard one.
Yeah, see, Speedy had an exceptional drive from 12th on the grid to
Yeah,
get the win, but Hugo had to come from, what was it, 17th?
but yeah, also I feel like Bans really did a good drive, and he also nailed the quali. Where like, yeah, Speedy and Hugo's might have made some big mistakes that cost them a lot in quali.
Yeah,
Spans really had a clean race, got pushed off on the first lap, not his fault, but managed to get P3 anyway. Yeah, Terra also had to make up some positions after spinning around. Or else I think he could have won it.
yeah, I think the thing that really put the nail in the coffin there was his spin. I think he would have had enough daylight.
Yeah, very hard. I really don't know who I will give it to. I mean, would probably have given it to Hugo's if it wasn't for that penalty of or if he got the podium. Still a good drive from him.
Yeah,
Mr. Bilosh not getting any points today, bro.
oh, bruh.
Bruh.
Um, so for me, driver of the day has to be between um, Speedy and Hugo.
Mm.
So Hugo started 16th and Speedy started 12th. So I think I probably have to give it to Speedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know who I
getting
will
the
give it
fastest
to,
lap.
so I think we'll just give it to Speedy, who really showed his pace.
Yeah. So I'd like to see, can we get an interview from Speedy?
That'd be great.
Um, all the while, I think it's important to give a shout out to Silver, who was actually doing a really good job before the game screwed in.
Yep.
He was actually running exceptionally well. Had a nice gap built up, and then the game took it away from him.
Yeah, Cody's showing their class again.
All right, so we're getting Speedy for an interview now. Hello.
Hello, hello.
So that was a fun one.
It was a fun one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had to work for it.
Yeah. Got well, the first lap was very interesting because Jesse was just fucking falling the way back, starting from P6, and then I just thought if I could just hang with that train on the mediums, and then I can just blast on the softs when I pit. And yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
Yeah, pretty nice. Because it looked a bit hairy in qualifying. You obviously invalidated that lap, so
Triggered.
didn't make it easy for yourself. But on the other hand, made it a fun race.
Yeah, well, it sucks that Silver didn't got DC'd, but
yeah,
I think I had to pay some anyway because I was catching him by like almost a second per lap before that.
yeah, you definitely had speed, I think, to do it.
And I think Terra spun as well, so it didn't help. I'm not sure if you caught that.
Yeah, yeah, he had gap.
He had like a
Silver,
3-second gap or something, and he spun. Yeah.
Then he just bottled it, which is unfortunate. So he recovered quite well from that, actually, all things considered. So
yeah, I just I got out of the pits, got up to him, and then just chilled behind him for 2 laps, tried to get my ERS, and I just thought I'd charge away, so he doesn't get DRS on me.
Yeah.
And build a gap if I get a penalty, which I did, obviously, because why wouldn't I get a penalty?
But maximum point total because you got the fastest.
I finally got a fastest lap.
Yep.
Mr. Iceman didn't take it away from me this time. Yay.
And you also have the epic Driver of the Day trophy.
Woo!
Very
cool.
So,
congratulations.
Is that first class postage or second class? I've got to wait. When do I get that?
I mean, it'll come when it comes, right?
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Right. I'll be sure to post a selfie with it when it comes.
Nice.
Oh, great. Someone's hoovering now. Fun.
Well done. I think Milos wants an interview, so we'll drag him.
Get Mr. Milosh in here.
Hello, Mr. Milosh.
Hello.
Generational talent.
So yeah, again, being very nice to the others and letting Speedy win the race. Yeah. Respect.
Just letting all the others get the points, just giving us mere mortals a chance.
Of course.
Yeah. How generous, man. Honest.
Sharing is caring, you know.
A true gentleman.
But not with Thomas. I heard you eat him out of the lobby in not particularly nice. Thankfully, Popo had the lobby muted, so
I didn't hear it.
I mean, sorry, I just don't like Thomas himself. You know, it was not very nice of him to join our perfectly balanced lobby. You know, so
yeah,
got a bit angry.
But just to make sure the EGL admins are aware, the N word was not said on stream. Thankfully,
What?
Popo had his lobby muted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'd not have been happy if that was on stream.
I suppose not.
So talking about your actual race, so qualifying was epic, pole, and and then in true China fashion, you penaltied yourself out of the points.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. I find it only half my fault, but I've got my reasons behind it, but I'm not gonna be dropping salt in here.
Okay.
Like yeah, whatever.
Some interesting things
I
happening
mean,
in the chat.
we don't mind mining, so if you want to spill beans, give us the tea.
Well, yeah. Okay, well, as a race rundown, I suppose the qualifying was very epic, as you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get a lap in on the intermediates because I got this and next lap invalidated in sector 1. I was like, yes.
Epic.
So I had to do 3 laps, and the third lap I did was invalid as well. I went to the softs, and I invalidated by like marginally running wide in cups, which was also fairly lame.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I had decent pace. I was driving decently.
Yeah.
I felt like I had the pace to be up there with Nick. I think I only had like a penalty, maybe 2 at that point. But yeah, some things may have happened. Yeah, I don't want to salt mine in here anyway because it's not going to change anything. But yeah, these things may happen. Probably should have gotten good points here, but
Yeah, well, we talk
Awesome.
after.
But wait, we have some interesting things going on in the chat here. We have /LP who's asking, what is an N-word?
oh yes.
Please
Okay.
don't. Please do not say that on
I
stream.
think Mr. Beelish can explain.
Um,
And then we have
no.
Thomas asking, did someone say Thomas?
Say Thomas.
Thomas Tigan himself?
No, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, only slightly disappointed. I mean, I thought I wasn't even gonna get points when I came into the race, and the fact that I could have been up there for P5, P6, maybe even P7 it was a nice start. And just looking forward in general to Germany. It was one of my favorite tracks. So I'm hoping to get a decent result there.
Epic.
Yeah, here's hope.
I suppose.
Yeah, we will keep an eye on the generational talent.
Indeed.
So is there anyone else we want to
Thimo.
Oh yes.
Thimo wanted.
He wanted an interview, yes. So I shall drag him in. Hello, Beamer.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Fun race? Yes, no? Thoughts?
Oh, yes. Like, I mean, this was such an amazing race. Like, the only thing that's gutting me is the fact that I finished P8 and not P7 again. That would have been the meme. But I mean, sometimes it's just P8 happens.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you saw our Monza cosplaying qualifying. So
That was pretty epic, yeah.
yeah, it was, and I drove and I thought like, oh, okay, apparently that guy invalidated. Oh, that guy's, oh, that guy, oh. So then I crossed the line. I was temporarily P3 and then instantly dropped back into like P7. I was like, oh, yeah, P7 in the grid is good already. Then I had a look at like the lineup and I looked at the names behind me. Was okay. There's like no chance I'm beating them or like they're not getting past me. So
Yeah.
and just I'm very happy with the result just for the fact that it was a race with very little absolute bottles. I mean, there was some things like, I mean, Silver disconnected and Terra spun on his own and Iceman did as well. But apart from, I mean, like the other races where in P7, it's normally just huge chaos and dies. So it felt well earned today.
Nice. Yeah, so well done.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, not P7 as you said,
Oh,
but
it would have
still
been
nice
so
drive.
cool.
Yeah, that would be epic. How many in a row would that be?
Yeah. It would be 5 in a row.
Yeah, I know you're paying, mate.
Yeah, but uh, the race before the P7 streak was P8 as well, so maybe I can extend the pattern, make it like 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8. You know.
That
Maybe.
would be that's automatic championship if you
It
can make
would
it
have
happen
been
like that.
pretty cool. And like I'm legit just so happy because the 2-0 field is it's so strong right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like somehow there's only like very fast boys out of me every race and cursed, and and
Wow.
it's pretty nice to see.
No chill.
And also like in France, which I think was my best race to date, but in France and also in Austria, kind of there were always these huge long trains, and I was always like, I don't know, 5 seconds behind them, and I couldn't be in them, and it was pretty
Like, it was frustrating, but today I witnessed how it is being in that train. There was so much going on because they were like speedy and everyone wanted to go through, and they were fighting with bands and so much action. Loved it. I hope it was great on stream as well.
Yeah,
I
it
hope
was. We got a
Yes,
lot
it
of
was.
battles there.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
so.
I couldn't look at the chat sometimes because I was just like following the battles.
Yeah, I mean that's a good that's a good sign if you never read chat because you actually have something to
Yeah,
comment on.
this time it was actually because of the battles at the
Yeah.
start, like in the
Yeah, you
third
actually
lap.
had a decent reason this time, not
Yeah,
just laziness.
yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, normally I would just sit like, yeah, oh man, anything gonna happen?
Oh man.
Meanwhile, everyone be like, Popo in the chat.
Yeah, so now we sort of almost know what we're doing with the commentary, which is
Oh,
pretty
that's
awesome.
good to hear.
Yeah,
Getting more
As
professional.
as two several progresses at a league, the commentators progress. That's very good.
living the dream.
Commentating to several. Epic.
Yeah, it's exactly what I want to be doing with my
There's
life.
only
Pretty
one
awesome.
thing that's better than commentating to a several, and that's driving to a several.
Not if it's fun
Yeah, I'm
2019
sitting with
for me
tears right now.
personally. But 2SRL AC, keep
Oh,
an eye out for that. Coming soon.
yeah, dude. We're in the preparations. It will be glorious.
Yes. So do keep
But
an
that'll
eye
be
out for that. A couple of weeks from
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah, I suppose it's probably like, let me check. Either going to be the 21st or the 5th, like one of the two, I guess. But
Nice.
it's not official, but it's got to be something like that. Like one of them probably.
Nice.
So stay tuned for that and watch how no one will get past that pixel because he's in a Lambo.
No, but seriously, I will be doing the epic Ferrari Monza cosplay in AC, so keep an eye out for that. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And more than one podium for me this time. So yeah.
My goal is actually also more than one podium because I feel like the grid will be very strong. Like,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a huge achievement every time I beat one of Terra Hugo's bands. Maybe even Jeremy. I don't know how he is.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I was close to the top last time, but I feel like this will be a whole new challenge.
Yes. It will be epic.
I think
We should probably end the stream soon.
We
Yep.
should wrap up the broadcast.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and yep. Remember
Any final thoughts from any one of you?
And what about a quote from Kevin Magnussen to wrap up the stream? That would be very epic.
Yeah, say something. We're gonna put you on the spot.
enough means enough, guys.
Oh yes.
Enough is enough, Kevin. Okay, so thanks for watching.